What is up? Thank you once again for coming back to www.thehorrordebate.com. We are checking out one of the 8 films to die for. I'm Jeff Rowdy Jake here. He's Michael Mandy, and this week we are broken.
Yes, we are. This film definitely broke my... Why? Because I fell on it many times, standing up going, oh, come on. This film stars Lena Headey. I almost said Headley. Why? Headley Lamar.
Yes.
It's Headley. Sorry.
Is that she getting to Helen Reddy?
Mel Brooks, Blazing Saddles, Harvey Korman.
There you go.
Hey, Headley. It's Heady. No, it's Headley. I love Harvey Korman. Okay,
we're done butchering your name
Lena
now.
Headey. She was Sarah Connor in the TV series, The Sarah Connor Chronicles.
Yes.
But here in this movie, she plays a doctor, and she's at work, and someone says, hey, I thought I saw you leave already. I didn't know you were here. So she's walking home because she can't find her car. She sees her car driving by, so she chases after it. She goes into her apartment, and then the camera's focused on her. She sees something. The director doesn't show us what's going on. She goes, and then the next scene, she's driving home, gets into a car crash, amnesia, so she don't remember what she saw, and we can't tell her because we didn't see what the hell she saw.
Right.
And then throughout the course of this movie, people are dying. And
the only clue
is broken mirrors on the floor.
Can you imagine how many years bad luck these people have?
I had a lot of years of bad luck. Watching this movie was my curse.
Luckily this movie didn't last years, Mike. I mean,
it felt like
it did.
You know what? Seriously, halfway through the movie, I looked at my wife and I said, this movie has got to be made by someone from France. And the reason why is
now
because
you've offended every French listener ever.
Well, okay, the reason why the French people take their films very slowly and methodically, and sometimes the director likes to manipulate more.
Yeah.
A perfect example, she walks in, she sees something shocking, the director doesn't show us. Why? Because if he did show us, the movie'd be over. There would be no purpose to the rest of the 84 minutes.
You'd run it.
Well, then why go show what happened in the first? Why show her go when, I don't know.
It's for development and shock.
Right, but it's like, that's just manipulating us. Right. I don't like being manipulated when all you had to do was just move the camera 2 feet over and then, okay, there we go. But no, so then, perfect example. The French movie named Frantic is the slowest movie.
Tick, tock, tick, tick, tick.
It's the slowest movie in Harrison Ford's career. Harrison Ford's career. It's called Frantic, and it's the most boring movie he's ever made. Yeah. The French filmmakers like to make things methodically. Here's a perfect example.
I thought you just did a perfect example.
Here's another example in the movie. Let me refer.
It wasn't so perfect then, was it?
Let me refer to something in the movie that ticked me off.
Okay.
She goes home. Her husband, with the thickest French accent, you can't understand a word he's saying. I had to rewind it and put on those subtitles to figure out what the hell he was saying.
You don't rewind a DVD, Mike.
I hit the rewind button.
Okay, good.
It moved the movie backwards.
All right.
I rewound the movie.
I'm just talking.
Okay, do you want me to say I scanned backwards? What's a fancy word for scanned backwards?
I like that. I seeked in reverse.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Okay, give me one word that describes it for reswind. Rescanned.
Is the past tense of seeked sucked?
This movie sucked.
I mean, seriously, I'm just thinking.
Okay. If rewind means to wind something backwards, to rescan something means you scanned it twice. Right?
You did. You backed up, you watched it again. You scanned it twice. What's the big freaking deal?
Okay, but then why couldn't I rescan the videotape? I rewound the videotape.
Yeah, but you rewound it because the damn thing goes around in circles, the tape around a spindle.
Well, the DVD spins in a circle.
But you're not rewinding it backwards. The DVD's still spinning the same way.
You're just
backing it up.
You're just telling the little piece of light to go backwards a few ones and zeros.
So you're re-sucking backwards.
This movie sucked backwards and forwards. You could not script this.
My God, Mike! What do you got me talking about over here?
Now, this chick goes to her house. Her husband is standing like a punished schoolboy, staring at his shoes in the corner, not saying anything. She just walks in, looks at him, and then turns around and goes to bed. Now, I'm sorry, my wife would say, "Hey, what the hell are you looking at?
Yeah.
What, you step in some dog crap? Are you in some shoes? What the hell's the problem?" But no, She doesn't say nothing.
Okay.
Why? Because the director is forcing the way the movie
I get
moves.
to talk now. I get to talk now.
Talk now.
Shut up.
I got more.
All right.
I got more.
Here's what's going on, okay? And I'm going to break this down so easily so everybody can understand it without giving away a lick of this movie. The problem with this film, in my opinion, is that your general audience will be so confused by the time they get to the end and actually sort of figure out what's going on, and some of them aren't going to figure out what's going on. They're going to go on IMDb and try to figure it out. They're going to go on the internet and try to figure it out. Because I know people, Mike, and they're not too bright. You know what I mean?
Oh.
So now, like, you're moving through this movie, and you're trying to figure this thing out, and then towards the end, you get it. But the problem is this thing is so convoluted and weird and confusing.
It's not confusing. It's boring.
Well, it can be confusing, too. I mean, I put myself in the shoes of somebody who's just kind of watching this for leisure and not somebody who's reviewing it.
Yeah, you have got to study this film.
You have to be into it.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. This is a French film. You have to watch it all the way through with no
But that's
interruptions.
what I'm saying, Mikey. I mean, can you imagine if this movie came on Showtime?
Oh, people turn it off.
At 8 o'clock, at night, and this is the big premiere, and people sit down and they look at it and they go, what?
Yeah.
I mean, this is a what you would call probably more of an artsy kind of deal.
French,
artsy. Right. But
the director is manipulating things.
And it's not that we're less educated. It's not that we're less savvy.
I'm not educated at all, and I figured it out.
Yeah, it's not that we're less savvy.
Halfway through, I knew what the hell was going on.
I think the general population is going to say this movie blew, and I'm going to say this movie blew for the same reason.
This movie blew. This movie was a hurricane.
Yeah.
Another stupid thing in this movie that really ticked me off, the music. Okay, I actually should give credit to the person who did the music in this film, because if you'd have taken all the music out of the film, there would have been
dead silence.
Zero scary moments in this movie. The only scary moment of the film was when she's sitting in her car, and all of a sudden the music starts low, and then it builds to beyond deafening.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, the vocals, the audio track is so quiet in here when the few times they do speak, it's very quiet.
Now, if I remember right, she was
like
cranking chicken foot. Am I right?
No.
No, okay. I'm sorry. I messed that up.
Everyone is talking very much like this throughout the whole movie.
I could have sworn I heard down the drain in there. Are you sure?
Everybody's talking like this throughout the whole movie. And then she sits in her car, and all of a sudden the music starts very quietly and builds to a beyond deafening volume. It's like, Jesus Christ!
Yep.
Turn the music down, dude!
And for what purpose?
And then, no purpose, because then it goes, and now she's, eating lunch.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
It was for no reason except to, hello, wake up! Yeah. I know you fell asleep.
Yes.
That's the only reason. So they knew this movie sucked and was boring.
Yep.
The only scary part was when the mirror fell at the dinner, with the family dinner.
I'm not going to say that nobody's going to like this movie. But what I am going to say is that the general population, who you're playing this for, ain't going to dig it.
Well, I didn't even dig it because, again, they give you no friggin' reason
and they're not
why
gonna
it's
understand
happening.
It. They're not going to understand it.
There's no reason. It's not alien creature like Invasion of the Body Snatchers. At least they said, "Oh, they're alien spores coming from a." Okay, that was stupid, but at least you gave me a reason.
Right.
There's no reason.
Yeah. I would like to talk.
We
would like to talk to the director at some point on this one, but we know he's French, right? I mean, so what are we going to do? Get like voice recognition software and have it translate?
Ellis.
Sean
Ellis, you made a boring film.
Yeah, it's too bad. And this was definitely the low spot for me, the ultimate low spot in this set of 8 films.
Again, another reason this movie, these people don't act like real people. Okay, another perfect example. This chick.
How many perfect examples do you have in your arsenal?
15 minutes of this film is a dream sequence. And in that dream, she's sitting in the I'll get to the bathtub where she sits in the bathtub staring at the ceiling for 15 minutes where nothing happens except the music.
I do that, but I don't film it.
Yeah. No, but she's got this dream where her husband is on top of her, mounting her, but he's got this crazy look in his eyes. He's got like wolf eyeballs. He's got fangs. He's drooling like he's got a water faucet in his mouth.
You've never role played?
Not like
Oh,
this.
come on,
this
Mikey.
Dude was like, like American Werewolf in London looking like.
What was that leprechaun outfit I saw hanging up in your room the other day? Huh?
Hey, that was a Wonder Woman outfit.
No, it was a leprechaun. Trust me. Come on, Mike.
So anyways, he's slobbering all the hell all over her while he's mounting her and having. She wakes up, and bad dream. No, I'm sorry. If my wife had a dream, she'd say, "I am going to my mom's house. I'll see you tomorrow." You know.
Yes, but she's irregular.
This whole movie was irregular.
Bottom line, Mike.
This movie
I'm
sucks.
bombing this movie.
Bomb. I
Yes.
hated this movie.
Yeah, I didn't like it at all.
And the surprise ending was not so surprising. Why? Because I saw Invasion of the Body
Yeah,
Snatchers.
yeah.
I saw, this movie was done better with Daniel Craig and Nicole Kidman.
now, I'm curious,
And
though,
I didn't like that one either.
I'm kind of curious
I'd rather watch that one again.
what other people are saying about this film. I'd like to actually hear it. Email us. Let us know kind of what you're thinking on this one, because we don't get it. I mean, we get it, but we don't get it. You know what I mean? We get the film.
I get it. I just don't like it, and I don't want it.
We don't get why this is even in the 8 films to die for. I'm not.
I am not dying for this damn film.
No, I'm not.
My miserable life might be miserable, but it's worth more than this.
It's yeah. This movie just is DOA.
Yeah, all right. I'm Michael Manny. He's Rowdy Jeff. I'm going back to my miserable life. We'll see you next week at the Horror Debate.